Sure.
I'll play a Flutter Strand. Say go.
I do not have deck lists. But occasionally players who appear on stream hang out in our Discord, and that's a good place to ask for deck lists if you really want them.
Play an Ancient Tomb?
What, fetch? Or
Play a Petal?
no, pawn, sure.
Sack this for blue?
Sure.
I will Ponder?
Sure. The most powerful card in the just fetch.
Go ahead.
Okay, prediction poll is live now. A turn 1 Ponder for the Steak and Show player. And it looks like it's a Ponder shuffle.
Draw. And pass to you.
Draw.
Otherwise, we have to play.
I'll play a polluted delta and say go.
Play Mountain and Pass.
Is there like a markup that's tacked up to the library?
There's a goblin.
Yeah.
Misty, go.
We need a goblin. People used to play to make people shuffle. their
pass
decks,
to you.
at least one's allowed to do it.
Okay, so not much happening so far. Just a few moments left in the prediction poll.
I'll go to
17.
yep.
I do know from modern Mill and watching Greg play Mill in the past, surgical is one way to beat Emrakul. Respond to the trigger by surgicaling that 15 drop. Now, I have not watched the match we're watching right now yet. I don't know the outcome. I don't know anything. But I also know that Tasha's Hideous Laughter exiles. And there it is. Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Or is it Tara's? Tash, I don't know. I don't know the name of the card, but it's Hideous Laughter of some kind.
Sure.
I'll force pitch a Brainstorm.
I'll force pitch days. 16, you're at 19. Okay, whatever.
How many cards in hand? 4. Okay.
4.
You know what? Sure.
So actually, think it. So this is in the stack. Force in the stack.
Your
My
force.
force counters your force.
Yep.
Force in the graveyard. I'm going to pay 2 life. Surgical extract the force.
Yep. Draw first.
In response to that,
I will. Four goes to 3 photocards.
Wait, does that work that way? The timing of this seems weird. Force pitching spell pierce on the original.
Okay. Force pitching. Archive trap on the force.
okay, so 18, 13.
Yeah. Well, okay. I guess that resolves.
So yeah, so these 2 go away.
So actually, leave the 2 in your graveyard, and then just search your hand and.
Oh, there's nothing in hand.
Cool. So Emrakul and Bridge. Ah, so okay. So you're a show and tell, like.
Yeah.
Oh, the Emrakul is in. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, but I assume you're gonna exile these 2 though, right?
Nope.
Oh, you're not. You're gonna keep them?
Yeah. This is okay. Days.
Okay, so surgical targeting Force of Will in the graveyard, leaving the 2 that are in the graveyard, and exiling the 2 that are in the library is the game plan. I'm not sure why. Char Twin, thanks for the resub. 17 months at tier 1 for Char Twin. Thank you, thank you. Hello, Char Twin. Tyler is confused. So am I. We're starting off this stream with a very confusing situation.
Okay.
So like I'm searching.
Oh, I see.
I searched but failed to find your graveyard.
Okay.
All right. So this is exile.
Oh, I see. So you're gonna keep these, but
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll shuffle this.
Yeah, shuffle and then this resolve.
Okay.
Yeah, wait. So these are not going to be very good in this matchup, are they?
So query, why wouldn't you exile the ones here?
I have reasons.
I have reasons, Greg says. For Visions of Beyond, says Point. Okay, that makes some sense.
1 card. That's good. 0, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Give me a number pool. Nope. 18. 21.
Okay, so we saw a show and tell on the Gristlebrand. Hideous Laughter exiles until you hit 20 mana value off the top of your opponent's library.
Alright, but okay. Ruin Crab.
Okay.
MTG banning with a highlighted message pointing out that Mill is a more difficult deck to play than Doomsday. Prove me wrong. You might actually be right. You might actually be right. XIFFA, thanks for the sub with Prime. Today's storm count is at 2, and I've been alerted that a hype train is close. You guys know what happens when a hype train starts. Everybody goes nuts.
Okay.
All the people in chat start jamming emotes. It's really out of control. So you've been warned. 2 minutes, 30 seconds for a hype train that is close by. Very exciting.
If it resolves, I destroy this. It doesn't reveal cards off the top of my deck, so I don't do it. Put a combination into
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yep. 2 back.
Okay.
Pass to you.
Just gonna reveal random fucking animal for no reason.
Okay, so brainstorm.
It is
Okay.
designed to be not random.
Pretty good reason.
Okay, brainstorm now for Greg. Player on the right finally found a blue and immediately brainstormed, leaving 2 on top. Doomsday has gotten significantly easier to play since Labman's printing LOL than Nissa. Yeah, Thassa. Yeah, that makes sense. Thassa, quite good. We were all captivated watching Greg brainstorm here. Let's see what happens next. Really mind-blowing stuff happening. Wow. Another crab.
Sure.
Alright, second last.
Oh! Yeah, go ahead.
Play a land.
Thank you, triple one. Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Show and tell.
6 or 5?
6.
I'll daze it.
Oh,
I'll get your stage.
I'll pay 15. So 1 mana floating.
Yep.
I'm cool.
Trigger 6.
Oh, because you put that in play. Yeah.
Okay.
So 1.
Whatever, yeah, you got it.
Okay. Whew.
Okay, and Emrakul and Milled off the top gets the scoop from Greg. Yeah. That doesn't seem very easy to beat there. And yeah, as someone pointed out earlier, you could surgical the Emrakul, but they will get 1 shuffle their graveyard back into the library out of it. Easier doesn't mean easy. Play correctly. Doomsday is hard to play yeah. What's up, Cacho? Greg getting ready for Tribal Wars with crabs. Yeah. All right, there's that land. Aloro.
Take it.
Okay, keep it tapped.
Draw.
Oboro. I thought we saw Oboro when we were waiting for Greg to brainstorm. That was a really bad joke. Sneak and Show got 100% of the prediction poll. We'll see what happens. Sorry, the graveyard's just slightly out of view there. Let's see what. We can't see it. All right. No. Can't have everything, right?
Oh, before the end of the turn, brainstorm.
Sure.
End step brainstorm.
3.
Draw.
At the end of November, 9 o'clock on Saturday, I'll be
This.
Okay.
Probably.
I do the top card of the deck.
Yes, sir.
So if it's I can either cast it or deal 2 to you. Yeah. Okay. So, oh man, that would have been a good one. I can't cast. I'll do 2 to you. I'm at 15. Go ahead.
I'll take a moment while this brainstorm is resolving here on End Step to point out our leaderboard for the month is at the top left of your screen. We see top cheerer and top sub-gifter is Roland Chang, Roland MTG. Impressive. And the all-time greatest cheers, of course, still belong. The top 3 all belong to Dark0842. Dark Zero is the biggest supporter of 90s MTG. XJ Moon, thanks for the sub with Prime. XJ Moon is one of our best. One of our best. 2-month streak for XJ Moon. Hype Train Conductor Turn Zero Game says, looks like I have to gift some subs. And there we go. Right away. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Turn Zero Games. Really do appreciate it. 5 Tier 1 gift subs from Turn Zero Games. And worth mentioning, if you're going to MTG Vegas this weekend, make sure you stop over at the Turn Zero Games vendors table. That is this weekend. If you're watching this later on YouTube, MTG Vegas was like 2 weeks ago. The people who watch this later on YouTube are way behind. XJ Moon with 5 Tier 1 gift subs as well. Thank you, XJ Moon. I just told everybody like 15 seconds ago that XJ Moon is one of our best. And look at that. I was right. Thank you, XJ Moon. Thank you, Turn Zero Games. We are in a hype train now. We have 4 minutes left to get to the next level of the hype train, which is looking to complete level 4. Wow. Okay. Just want to focus on the game for a moment here because I want to contain my hype from the hype train as I try and figure out what's going on with this board state, because the people who watch this later on YouTube get very upset if I don't give in-depth analysis and expert commentary on every single game action. Some of them get really, really upset about that. All right, looks like Emrakul got exiled now from the Surgical. So we saw what I was talking about last game. Here's a brainstorm for Greg. Let's turn to the players.
Take out the archetype. Yeah.
2,
I bet you this is
3.
Well, what is this disaster of cards just all over the place on the right side? I don't understand what that is. Is that the graveyard? What is happening?
I will surgical the Grizzle Brand.
I already hit you with
Yeah.
Price here is
Assuming
2
you
more.
let the wood resolve, you do not have a
So, if I understand correctly, both Gristlebrand and Emrakul have now been surgicaled. Yeah, Greg's deck is mostly foiled out because Greg plays this plays the mill archetype in Modern heavily. Okay. It looks like we're getting a scoop here. Oh, wait, no. No, it's not a scoop. He's just shuffling the graveyard back in. Okay.
Okay. Oh, hold on. There's a ponder on the stack. So that's not in the graveyard.
So yeah. So
Yes.
Ponder still on the stack, then we're gonna
Yep.
do
Go to discard.
will look okay. That is a play that
Oh.
can happen, yes.
Did we accidentally?
15 cards. One.
Oh, yeah.
Two.
Because he discarded 2. How did he get 2 cards? Oh, because he Narset it. Okay. I Narset it. So I drew one, so I saw cards and then I Narset another.
Well,
So this should be at 4.
13.
Yeah.
Ponder.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
I got confirmation.
Does this sneak list play Cunning Wish? Otherwise, it's GG, right? I don't know. I think I saw a Cunning Wish like Judge promo get milled in game 1.
It goes so deep on certain, but not something.
I know.
To you.
Yeah, I think I saw it 2 points. I'm pretty sure a Cunning Wish got Judge promo got milled.
Draw.
The old one. Okay.
And yep. Pass to you.
Untap, draw, low bounce, play, trigger, mill 3.
I want Burns and Fortune to be $8.
Such a moron. I am such a moron.
Okay.
Figure this.
Basura of destiny.
Ponder?
Yes.
So many games of EQ with it.
That went home. He said, I know how to
Make
combo
the
that.
face.
My version of combo is different.
Yeah, with Gristlebrand and Emrakul now exiled, how does Sneak Show even win this game?
Issue?
Go, sure.
And pass to you.
Draw.
Yeah, they released the ants thing. Yeah, that makes sense.
Sure.
So now you should have 21 cards in there.
Oh,
Sorry?
After this, you should have 21 cards.
How many cards in my hand? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, because this was 13 plus 1 plus 1, that was 15 plus 3 plus 3, it should be 21.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Yep.
Yep. Attempt to Ancestral.
4.
Wait, so hold on. You tapped it, you took it out, you played it, and then
This will go
it's
in here.
untapped. Yep.
This will go here. This will go.
Hype Train can success complete at level 4, 12 subs, 0 bits. Thank you. And I will now share my new emotes. And you should as well. Thank you, everybody.
So,
I just ticked up.
2 forces, days.
That's was expressive iteration.
You said it's not relevant, and you don't have.
No, I just
show
wanted
and
to
tell. I do have a show and tell.
Yeah.
I'll attempt to search on the show and tell. I'll take
That's cool. I'm gonna go to discard.
14.
Okay.
I will respond with a brainstorm.
That's fine.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Mill, not a popular archetype in Legacy, but Greg brews lots of cool decks and is hoping to make it work. Greg is in our New York crew definitely the linear combo deck brewer person. That's his role.
Okay.
4 switch Tasha after. Go to 13.
Go ahead.
Let's go to game 3.
Alright.
All right, we're going to game 3. So Greg picks up game 2. Interesting. Does he play against 12 posts with Trazi next round? that could happen, right? Okay, where's this? Yuri on 12 posts. Yeah, why not?
Go for it.
Play this. Play this. Pass turn.
Draw.
Island Petal.
Crazy thing, like, I'm not convinced that I should go ahead.
1 sec.
Oh, okay.
You have 5 cards.
5 cards.
Hedron Crab. Thinking about responding to it is the player on the right. Scalding Tarn. Pass. There's Emrakul. A little bit of a shrug from Greg as immediately Emrakul was hit. Emrakul's so key in this matchup.
I will pass to you.
Wow, no plays so far for Sneak and Show.
Show and tell, force of will, and volcanic.
Attempt to fetch. 18.
Yep.
Mill 3.
Island, land, and petal.
Alright.
2 lands and a petal now.
And let's attempt to after you.
Okay, so if this hits all an Emrakul, that'll be 1 down. Spell Pierce.
Leaving you with 4 cards.
Yes.
Spell Pierce pretty good.
Okay. Go.
Yeah.
Pass to you.
If you're Sneak and Show here, without counter backup, do you just jam? Or are you waiting for counter backup? Leyline, Beseiju, Flusterstorm off the top.
Pass to you.
Like, what could be in the Sneak and Show player's hand right now?
Spell Pierce. Trigger.
There's Emrakul again.
Yep, that's fine.
Shuffling back in again.
No, this it's a Speedmaster.
Oh, very nice.
So annoying.
I mean, if you've played, as you hear Greg say, that's so annoying. If you've played against the modern mill deck, I mean, the way it can feel sometimes is I have 45 cards left in my deck, and then, wow, I'm dead. Like, they can mill your whole library pretty fast. So the clock is somewhat real. The problem is still Emrakul.
I mean, that's the smartest choice.
One fetch land at a wrong time, and you know, half your library is gone.
And pass to you.
Hello, Fruit of the Loam. Just never fetch. Yeah, exactly.
Untap. Play a land. Fetch, fetch, fetch.
Oh,
Sure.
well, there's the fetch. What's going to happen now? Sneak attack? Yeah, the mill deck does have surgical, and it's a key card in this matchup we have learned together. But will the sneak attack resolve?
4. Sneak attack.
Of course.
4 negation. 4 Spitch a days, so 16.
I'll keep and put this in.
3 cards then?
3.
Yeah, I'll do the same. I'll put this in.
Stage,
Yeah, it's weird, right?
Expedition Map, go.
Sure, that's not what I want.
Does Greg have more interaction? He must, right? Otherwise, this is the biggest bluff ever.
I think I have a bunch of ones I don't know for sure.
And
I will daze.
Yeah, I'm actually.
Daze is something. It would lock down the last land for Sneak and Show.
I guess I'll pay for the days.
So nice.
Roll daze.
Oh, thank you.
90%? Like better how it wasn't on the stage. I took the lead. Order out of the manufacturer.
Hey, you're in.
It's like, because like
You got it. So this is exile?
Otherwise.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is a bird. Right.
Okay.
All right, the band Daze people will be here any second. They're on their way. They're on their way.
Go to concede the game. Yeah, you're trying to see what's going on. Well, I was trying to see what's going on with them. I also changed
Your opponent?
cards.
6.
I literally did it like an hour before coming here, so I didn't even remember what cards I put in. So I was sitting there and I was like, what did I do? What did I do?
What can Greg do here about Emrakul? I gotta say, like, the prediction poll being 100% for Sneak and Show has me 1,000% rooting for Greg here. I want to see Mill get there. I don't know about all you people watching at home.
Pass to you.
Familiar with three.
Force, Brainstorm, Mountain.
Yep.
Play pedal. Pass to you.
Leyline could do something, Race. That's a good point. Yeah, raced with a... Okay. I want to see if there was an Emrakul in there. Race pointing out that Leyline of the Void could be the fix. That's true.
Yeah. That's all on the right side.
Pass to you.
Yeah. Draw. Yeah, this is going up to 3.
Leyline and the Void, though, not the best for Visions of Beyond. I don't know if Greg runs that card. I really don't know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Does
9,
this
10,
one say-
11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
It'll start ticking up.
Go ahead.
It will? But if it doesn't have it,
How many
does
cards?
it fall off right away?
Lovely.
No.
Before the end of the
Oh,
turn.
I mean, I know you play this on motor, so
Gonna
you probably
Cunning
know
Wish?
a little better than I do.
End step Cunning Wish.
I just have to speed it up. So.
Huh?
I have the
Okay.
just
It works that way, right? If you copy a thespian stage to a saga, it'll still stay.
Get it through the breach.
Yeah, it'll have the abilities of
Sure.
the saga.
Okay.
Once it.
Open
Yeah.
trap.
Yep.
Okay. Needle.
Sure.
I'm gonna name Chandra Torture Defiance.
Sorry, 366.
Yeah. There's no like legendary thing. Is that what you're talking about?
70 something.
No, if it doesn't have any
3, 4,
counters on, doesn't it
5.
just fall off?
Try
No,
it.
it would just gain a counter next turn. Yeah. It would gain its first counter.
Well,
Yeah.
it's when it has 3, it falls.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sure. That's excellent.
Yeah, it's like weird. It can have 0.
Pass to you.
All right, the Through the Breach got countered by Force of Negation. Greg opted to counter the spell found with Cunning Wish rather than the Cunning Wish itself. Assuming he had that option. There was no draw step in between, right? No, there wasn't.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
To Power Blast your dragon.
Oh, it's not like I knew it. I knew I had to go there.
17. Go ahead.
Yeah, this mill deck does have some counters, so that does make life a lot more difficult for Sneak and Show. Here's Show and Tell.
All the decks that would mark by Manchester are already
Did you take anything before that? No.
We don't have humility and or standstill on the
Okay.
It would only go in like mental.
Hardcast force.
Also, if you're real value, just play Stalking Stones.
Use the mana. Okay.
Yep.
I'm ready.
All right.
Pass to you.
Yeah.
All right, managed to counter the Show and Tell. Player on the right has to have Gristlebrand and or Emrakul in hand, possibly Omniscience. I mean, the hand is probably stacked with Show and Tell stuff. All right, looks like some counter magic just got milled for the Sneak It Show.
I will.
Yeah. Well, that was you right there with those comments. Yeah, I know.
6 Sanctuary. Okay. Trigger. All target force.
Oh, yeah.
Mystic Sanctuary, put Force of Will on top. I like that.
That's okay. I put 2 back. So,
Yeah.
okay. And those will just be the 2 back.
I will Visions of Beyond. Draw 3.
You have 3 in hand.
Yep.
There was a match between
1,
you
2,
and
3.
Phil. Versus Phil.
I will Visions of Beyond. Draw 3.
Both players have great
Yep.
dexterity. You guys are so weird.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. Drawing 6 cards in one turn now is Greg. Pretty good. What do I do with a Drunken Sailor? I have no idea. Here's another crab. Is that a reference that I don't know? And a Brainstorm.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, what if Greg just says tendrils you after this? That would be kind of funny. Catch all of us off guard. If that really happens, it's going to look like I already knew the ending.
Put back
I don't think that's going to happen, though.
Sorry, 1 second. Sure, yes,
Don't have a deck list from Mill, but if you hang out on their Discord, I'm sure Greg would be happy to find a link for you.
Hopefully that. Land return.
Thought you played the Mystic Sanctuary.
No, I fetched it. I had a fetch land update there.
Oh, yeah.
Trigger, mill 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
Asked you.
All right, Greg's dodging the Emrakul's. They're still in the library, though, or in hand.
Lands. Yep. Go ahead.
I will attempt to.
How many cards do you have? 5.
Five cards in hand for Sneak and Show. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 mana. No, sorry, 7 mana. No. Why would they do that, Race? That would be so bad. We did see one in like turn 1 or something. So we know there's still at least one still in the deck.
Yeah, I guess that's how we're gonna play this game. It's fine. Throwing trap.
Okay.
Hit your ancient tomb.
Okay. So goes to the graveyard,
Yep.
find a basic.
Trigger. Mill 9. Let's just get this over with.
Greg trying to mill 9 now. He's got 3 crabs, just Field of Ruined, a land, the Ancient Tomb, that is. There's an Emrakul.
I'll pay 2 lives, surgical Emrakul.
Okay.
16. And so trigger's still on the stack. I guess might as well do it now. Brainstorm.
Sure.
So 1, 2, 3. Okay. Trigger resolves. I'll put back 2. Yep.
So how many did I mill already? 3, 6, 7, 8. Oh yeah, that was 9 Emrakul.
Yeah.
And then 1 Emrakul in hand.
Yeah. Grizzle, and that's an Omniscience, and that's a Daze.
And then 1 more Emrakul. Shuffle.
Yep.
All right, Greg's starting over, minus whatever cards are in play, exile, hand, and minus 4 Emrakuls.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Faster? It's okay, I can mill 130 cards.
I just didn't know that existed in Legacy.
My turn?
It doesn't. Go ahead, yeah.
Justin, thank you for the raid. Welcome, everybody. I think, exciting match so far here. Mill versus Sneak and Show starting us off. This is the first of 8 rounds of Paper Legacy we're running through on today's stream. Thank you, Justin. And welcome everybody again, coming over from what was likely a vintage stream.
2, 3.
I know all the vintage people are prepping for Eternal Weekend. Next week, I believe.
Yep. And then I will Hideous Laughter you.
A lot of milling happening.
Trigger.
Show and tell. Okay. So 13.
Oh, no, it's actually it's CMC 20, so that's 3. Yep.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
3, 6,
I have that sort
There's a
of
trigger on the stack.
11,
things like that. So I got very crazy.
12, 16.
Move to end step.
That's it.
That's yeah.
Got a legacy.
So these
Go
are
ahead.
exiled.
Last card was Omniscience.
Let's go ahead and do that again.
Technically, some vintage happened. That's fair.
I will spell pierce.
We're leaving you with 4 cards.
Yes.
As the triggers on the stack.
Technically, some legacy is happening right now.
Resolve the
Technically.
going up to 3.
Sure.
Yeah, 2 show and tells down is pretty good.
Um,
I wish these crabs could attack. Maybe we'll be getting somewhere.
yes. That is graveyard.
That's fine.
Okay, so all those cards are all milled, and for some reason are being spread out like we're playing Dredge. All right, they're getting pretty away now. I think the Sneak and Show player was trying to see if they still had enough stuff left in the deck to actually win the game. We know they have a Gristlebrand in hand. Oh, here's Show and Tell. Drown in the Lock. Wow. Daze.
Oh, you're kidding
I'll
me.
pop the bigger one. Or attempt to.
Yeah, that works.
Sweet.
Well, we knew about the Force of Will already, right? From the Mystic Sanctuary? Or was that so long ago now?
Play a land. Pass to you.
The Emrakuls have been surgicaled. The Emrakuls have been surgicaled. Oh, they're attacking?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go.
Whatever, you got it.
Maybe that was for comedy? I don't know.
Actually, no. Go ahead.
Go.
I don't remember exactly what I said.
Go.
Yeah!
I mean, that's
Real life.
especially for legacy.
Fucking okay.
A weird game.
So it's on the stack.
Pass to you.
All right. Santa Claus was in the background there.
Hold on.
Much shuffling, man.
Legacy main state claims
Oh.
other.
I said
This is actually
the
relevant.
board is not clear, because we are.
Yep, okay. I'll go to my turn.
So until New York has
Ponder.
98%.
Please and thank you.
I'm not gonna drop that.
Ponder. Sync. Please and thank you. All right. Ponder shuffle.
Draw.
Or not cast, play it. I'm gonna waste one of your
Pass to you.
In the turn, Archive Trap here? Arcast?
Oh.
Archive Trap. Mill 13. Hardcast. Luanil, thanks for the resub. 17 months for Luanil. Thank you, Jason. What's up, Jason?
Oh, I do need 3.
How many cards in your library?
Well, you have the red.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
More
1,
than
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Makes the
7,
bigger
8,
one.
9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 25.
5.
No, because
No, I will draw.
That's fine. 13 cards?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Okay.
Lovely. One card left.
One card left. One card left for Sneak and Show.
Okay. Draw. Grab.
I'm coming in.
Yep.
Million.
That's it. I was hoping for enough lines to cast an omniscience, but that wasn't going to happen.
Yikes.
So,
Yikes is right. Wow.